Press one buttons over here. There we go. Oh. Hello, people are still the same. Oh, beautiful. Alright, why are you fighting me? Thank you. No, single player. Oh, sorry. Wrong buttons again. I hate you so. He's fine. He's fine. And I already know where the fuck to go from here. How are you today? I am good. Hello from Thailand. Hello. Let there be doors. You're not upstairs. No. Nicole, what game do you play? Or right now I'm playing a game called Ghost Watchers. You're not here. Okay. Interesting. Not necessarily. Did you just trump on like? The fan is on. How are you? I am good. How are you? You're too quiet. Shit! You at least expected the bulb to break. What the fucking no! What I have to around though. In the basement. Down here. In my You're not cold. Hello! That's Ailey or Ella? Nothing on the base. Ah, damn it. Bring, 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 bring. Okay, awesome. Our goal is how are you? Good, how are you? Pick a topic and let's discuss it. I don't know. You pick a topic and we'll talk. How about that? I'm not very good at picking topics to discuss because if it's about politics, I won't talk. Okay, how about your favorite place to vacation? Um, Two topics come to mind: Hawaii and California. Hawaii is your yes. We've been to Vegas. Nope. Did you something? Bam. Darn thing. What? Where's your name? Look at that light. What is that noise? Mm. Darn thing. Yeah. Are you being held hostage? No? That noise. Thump, 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 thump. You in here? things! Crazy dude. What the hell are you? You're closing doors. Close doors. Okay, no traces. Z floodplains. Is that true? They're not going to find any. Some ghosty tape. I think it's a horror game. Do you believe in ghosts? I do. I've witnessed it. Yeah, really. I've dealt with demonic energy. Scratches on my arms, scratches on my back, bruises on my inner thighs that are unexplained. Apparitions, whispers in my ears when I'm all by myself. $10 years ago? Give or take. Probably a little longer than that, maybe. Was you scared? At first, yeah. But the negative energy that we're talking about happened when I was in high school. And the first time I actually experienced the shit was when I was in 5th grade. I lived in a house that no one wanted to, like, I only heard one story, and it was one of the girls from my school who passed away, and I didn't believe it at the time. And so one night I was all by myself, and then I heard someone running up and down the stairs. Nobody in the house, it's just me and a dog. The dog is next to me. I heard someone like up and down the stairs constantly. And she wasn't haunting me. It was just like, ghosts have these things. What their last thing they did before they died. So she was, I don't remember exactly what they told me. She ran up the stairs to do something, and they found her she did like to play games. I do know that because it was always with me and my mom. Me and my mom have this strong energy, spiritual energy going through us. We're able to sense things that's not there that not a lot of other people can. I wouldn't say I'm a medium or anything or talk to ghosts, but I can sense things that are very hard for other people to sense. So I was sitting in my room. And my mom was in her room, and she opened her bedroom door and yelled, "Stop slamming the damn drawers!" I'm the only one in the house. I'm sitting in my room. My brothers are out with their friends. My dad is working. She went into my room and said, "Are you slamming the doors?" I was like, "No, I've been in my room this entire time watching movies." So me and her both go downstairs, and the cabinet doors are wide ass open. So what we did, we closed the doors again. Not even making the first step on the stairs, we heard the doors slam again. And we closed them again. So we went upstairs, mind our own business again. And we heard a giggle. Like a little girl giggling. And by this time, I got annoyed. I was getting bored of this. It's not funny. Whatever you're trying to do, it's not fun. Don't mess with my mom. You don't like it. And if it was your mom, would you be doing this? Dead silence. It was just dead silence the entire day after that. Because I guess it hit a nerve or something. Or made the ghosts understand right away that it's not a right to play with those kind of things. Well, it was, like I said again, it happens when me and my mom are alone. No one else. My brothers never experienced it. My dad never experienced it. It's weird. But again, I do experience things that no one else experienced. Well, it was late at night, and I was getting tired. I decided to turn off my TV from the living room and everything. And my dog was walking with me. His name is Petey, who is a Jack Russell Terrier. Jack Russell's very protective dogs. Well, he was walking by me. Nothing. Got to like fourth step of the stairs. Stopped midway, like he was a statue right after. Turned his head very slowly and stared at a VCR that turned on by itself. Granted, this remote is put on a nightstand or an end table. Anyone could bump it and it would go off. There was nobody there. But that wasn't a negative anything. When I moved to Texas, that's when I finally understood what negative energy spirits are. I didn't take it lightly. I got mad. I got angry. I felt negativity all the time, and I didn't like it. It just drew me in. And we were sitting. We were bored one day. We were watching TV. Okay. Yeah. We were bored one day, and We were bored one day, sitting in the living room on the couch. Had my dad had this remote. This remote, you have to press the buttons really hard to get anything to work. This TV turned on. We had a big ass TV in our living room. TV turned on by itself and started answering number questions. I'm the idiot who decided to play with it. I asked questions that only certain people would know the answers to. Like, when did my deceased aunt die? It gave me the year, it gave me the date, it gave me the month. Creepy. It gave me my birth year, my age that I was at the time, and then I said the answer with 1, yes, 2, no questions. Do you like experiencing the fact that I had a man in my room? 2, no. Do you want them to leave? 1, yes. Is the scratching and the bruises caused by that? 1, yes. Is it going to stop if he stays there? 2, no. Constant banter going back and forth as a thing. So I started feeling sick to my stomach. Like the energy was just drawn from me. So took the remote, unplugged the TV. This motherfucking TV turned back on. Yeah, that TV turned back on by itself. Unplugged. I kid you not. I lifted this 72-inch TV by myself, flipped it around, and put it back and said, not happening today. I said, you're not gonna play with me. I feel sick. I'm done. This is like touching a Ouija board. I'm not having it. And then my mom was sitting at the computer. At the time, you know, the DLs, the DHL and stuff like that was still around. So she waited for me to get off the phone so she could use internet. I waited. I got off the phone. I heard my mom ask me if I walked past her. I said, no, I've been in my room this entire time. She said she saw a figure clear as day walk by her on her, like, her screen is black right now, showing like a clear shadow of like a mirrored image of the big TV just behind her. Saw a shadow walk past her. I was like, maybe it's Dad. Dad could have walked by. Like, he's in the kitchen. How could he literally have gone that far past me that quick without me noticing him? And then it was during Hurricane Katrina or Hurricane Ike season that our power went out. I was laying in bed, staring at a corner for some reason. I was just staring at it because I had this feeling I needed to stare at this specific corner for some reason. Stared at it for so long, and then a figure showed right up. It was a man's figure. I called my dad and told him, don't ever leave me in this room alone in the dark again. He looked at me very strange. He said, why? I was like, because there's a man standing right there. He turned, he says he can't see it. I said, there's a man standing right there. I'm not kidding. You don't believe me? He's right there. Didn't believe me. My mom walked by and she's like, who's that? I was like, you see it too? So like, yeah, there's a man standing right there. I was like, I'm out. I left my room, stayed out of my room. I waited till the power turned on. I didn't even go in my room still. I stayed in the living room with the lights on. With, I think we had 10 dogs at the time. We'll get into that later. We had 10 dogs all around me at all times. Never once did I experience anything after that because of dogs. But once I got back into my room, I had a boyfriend at the time. Stayed the night a lot. I'd wake up with claw marks on my back. I'd wake up with bruises on my inner thighs, like somebody was beating me. My parents are okay with him staying the night, but as long as it's not in my room. He stayed asleep in the living room. And I lock my doors. Kind of like an OCD habit. When I go to bed, I lock my doors. Still do it to this day. I was not feeling good. I stayed in my bed, pitch black in my room, and I heard my boyfriend's voice right next to my ear as a whisper, says my name. I didn't take 1 second before jumping out of my bed, opening my damn door, and said, "Did you call my name?" No. Were you in my room? No. Then I'm not going back in my room. Not unless you go in there with me. But that happened a lot. Then a mysterious fire happened. Then we were forced to move. I had this gut-wrenching feeling that I needed to leave school. And that was about 14 or 15. And technically, you can't pull your siblings out unless you're at a certain age. I didn't care. I told my principal right away, I was like, I don't care if you're going to give me detention or not. I'm pulling my little brother out of school and we're going home because I feel like I need to go home. Pull him out of class, tell him we need to go home. He doesn't even fight me. Go home. 18 units where we were living were up in flames. My house and another house were the big cause of it. My parents and my brother, oldest brother, were not home. They were out somewhere. How did I get this kind of a feeling to go home? Like, I was doing a spelling test and I stood up, told myself, I have to go home. Told my teacher to excuse me, and I left. Creepy, right? Like I said, I sense things that normal people don't sense. I have this energy where some don't sense things. Sometimes wear a crystal around my neck. Right now, it's charging. As odd as it sounds, yes, I charge my crystal. All positive. I have a pentagon. Hi. Why are you sad? Don't be sad. I give hugs. Hugs, hugs, hugs. What's going on? I'm here.